In South Africa, the poor are everywhere, on the streets, under bridges, and in the decaying urban sprawl. There's much debate about how to measure poverty.
But the sort of most basic test is the kind of $2 per day per person. And if one uses that kind of measure, then we're thinking about 16 million people below that line, which is a formidable amount of people.
With a low skills base and sluggish economic growth, South Africa has relied on social grants to put bread on the table of the poor. Job creation has been dismal. South Africa has tried skills development programs, has lowered corporate tax, and has fairly strict labor laws. But with state education continuing to be so poor, the country has a paradox to grapple with: low skills and high unemployment. There's no sign that this will change soon. Over in the US, the poverty line is very different.
A family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children, need to have a family income of at least, and I think the number now is around $24,000 per year. $24,000 works out to about 160,000 Rand a year, which is roughly the salary of a junior teacher, full-time. That's the official poverty line in the United States.
Which sounds good, but poor families here have many of the same concerns as those in South Africa. There is poverty. These teens are from Anacostia. It's a poor and rough neighborhood in southeast Washington, D.C.
I know people, it's not really that hard.
Kept away from gangs and violence by NGOs like the Boys and Girls Club.
I run into any problems a lot.
What do you guys find you're sacrificing in your house that you can't have because things are tight?
In my household, we live with my aunt. My mother lost her job like a year ago, and she's struggling to find another job, but she gets an unemployment check, so it's like certain things she has to, and to me, I love getting shoes, so it'll be like a pair of shoes will come out and I can't get it because she gotta like save money from her small trip so she can go out to libraries and do job applications.
America may be portrayed by many as a heartless capitalist country, but it does provide welfare for many of its poorest citizens, things like food stamps and accessible medical cover. But while at one time the poor could access welfare for an unlimited time, it's now only for 5 years. So what do Barack Obama and Mitt Romney plan to get the economy moving? Obama wants to raise taxes on the wealthy. Romney wants to lower corporate tax. Obama says no welfare cuts. Romney wants less for larger government programs. Obama wants to promote health insurance for the poor. Romney says repeal Obamacare. So what has been working?
We've seen basically job losses turn around the minute the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act was passed in 2009, in early 2009. And I think that President Obama could come out swinging a little bit more as to how exactly his proposals have helped the economy.
Well, you enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is a Friday night hotspot for students, and unlike many of the people that we've spoken to, they're well on their way to a future. America has some of the world's best universities and a highly skilled workforce. South Africa has some good universities, but fewer skilled people. It seems here, though, there are fewer barriers to those who are wanting to make a future for themselves. Iman Rappetti, Washington.